Grand Rising. Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Rising Reading with Goddess Ceion. I'm going to give a few more minutes to let people come into the live. But if you are here in the live, thank you for being here, Grand Rising. And I'm going to ask a little favor, of course. Everyone that is here, please go ahead and like the live stream for me so that TikTok can let other people know that I am live right now. Thank you so much for being here. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Feels so good this Tuesday rising. I got up today and I kind of just opened my eyes and just took a deep breath and said, ooh, what a good night's sleep. Don't you just love that, especially on a Tuesday? And while I wait for a few more people to come into the live, we're going to just focus on taking a few deep breaths just to kind of center ourselves for the day. Center ourselves to allow ourselves to accept this message. I'm going to take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, you want to exhale longer than your inhale. Adding that really relaxes your body. It's like a calming technique to relax your shoulders and relax your jaw and relax your tongue. Like usually our tongues rest at the top of our mouths. That is kind of like carrying tension. So just give yourself time to relax your tongue. Let it sit down. Let it relax. Relax your jaws. Relax your shoulders. Drop your shoulders. All right, Grand Rising. Thank you everybody for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, Grand Rising. Okay, so I'm going to start with the singing bowl and then we'll get started with the reading. So, this first singing bowl. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for allowing us to be here together. Thank you, Spirit, for family and friends. Peace to loved ones. And thank you, Spirit, for me. Wonderful gifts. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you all for being here, Grand Rising. If you all could, please like my live stream so that TikTok can let more people know that I am streaming right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you know. I am going to go ahead and get started with my shuffles. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Goddess Lindsay. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So for the rising reading, first of all, welcome. Peace, loved ones. I'm Goddess Ceion, and I do a rising reading. I do a 3-card reading, one using my tarot deck. Then I use my 2 oracle decks. I have my Soul's Journey lesson card, cards here. And then I also have my Dream Oracle deck. So I'm going to take one card from my tarot deck, one card from my Soul's Journey lessons, and one card from my Dream Oracle deck. Gonna read those and put those together for you just to get a message from the collective. And while I shuffle my cards, I like to say my little prayer, so you'll hear me kind of mumbling it. I won't speak as loudly as I am right now. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Mother. I dropped the whole deck, child. Thank you, Father God. Come on, y'all. Seriously today now? I asked for one card for this reading, Spirit. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Ooh. Okay, thought I was gonna sneeze. I guess it's not the time. All right. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Mother Goddess, for this amazing gift. And thank you for allowing me to share my amazing, wonderful gift with everyone on our TikTok live stream, everyone on YouTube. Thank you for allowing me to share my gift with the world. Thank you for this amazing gift, Spirit. Please give me one card for the collective, for a conscious message for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for it all. Thank you, Mother Goddess. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. All right, give me one card. Give me one card, Spirit. Give me one card. Okay, we'll take that one then. Got the Ten of Wands. Go ahead and take that. I see in here that there's a few people who are asking some questions. If you would like to book a personal reading so that I can kind of get more of a definite answer for you, you're more than welcome to book a personal reading with me. I am available for personal readings, and the information of how to book a personal reading with me is listed on my TikTok. Or if you send me a DM, I can send the information directly to you, and we can go from there. I do not mind answering any of your questions. But I don't know. Stick around for this reading and see if maybe there is a message in here for you. Let's see what we come up with, right? All right, I'll move on to my next tip. Okay. I can't even lie to y'all. This is one of my favorite ones. Look at those pretty colors. That's one of my favorite ones. I went through that whole deck. The artwork on that deck is amazing. They really did their thing with that deck. I don't 100% know how to remove. I don't know how to remove these. I don't know how to remove these messages. Goddess Lazy, please ignore those people, because I know I definitely am. If I knew how to remove comments, I definitely will remove that one. Well, those two. But what we're going to do is we're going to ignore that negativity. We going to ignore that negativity, and we going to take these amazing lessons from Spirit, these messages from Spirit. That's what we going to do. That's what we going to do. You have to hold on to the comments. Okay, let me try to do that before I continue on with my reading. It's giving me the option to block the account, but not giving me the option to delete that. Okay, let's see. It is what it is. Girl, look, I'm not worried about them people. Let me tell y'all a little something about me. I have been doing tarot for almost 10 years now, and people have been telling me for years, God doesn't like this, XYZ. I am a spiritual practitioner. So trust me, my God is good with this. Knowing how to do tarot is literally a gift. Okay? These are a tool. All right? That's it. It's not that deep. And I'm going to continue on doing this. Okay? And the one person that I was kind of nervous about telling that I was into doing tarot was my mother. My mother, however, is amazing, and she's not judgmental, even though she is a, what's the word? She's actually a licensed practitioner as well. I'm not 100% sure if she would be considered a spiritual practitioner, but my mother is a pastor. So yeah, if she's okay with this, I kind of don't care about what anybody else has to say about this. So to all of the haters and naysayers, bye-bye. You're not welcome here. All right, but that's enough about that. I'm not going to always address that. That just was kind of weird to me. It was kind of weird to me. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to take another deep breath. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for all of the likes. I really do appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and get started now. So our card of the day for tarot is going to be the 10 of Wands. Our Soul's Journey lesson card for today is Abundance. Literally one of my favorite words. And our Dream Oracle card for today is Flood. And we'll go over each one of them. Okay, so my first card for today is going to be the 10 of Wands. So with the 10 of Wands, you see how he's like struggling to hold all 10 of these wands all together? This card represents being overburdened. This guy is trying to do everything on his own. And he doesn't have to. He's taking these 10 wands. He's walking toward this good castle right over here. But he's kind of struggling to get there. Right? Because he's overburdened with these wands. This can also represent being overburdened with like responsibilities in your personal life. This could represent like stress or some kind of issue that's kind of weighing heavily on you. This could be you experiencing burnout. This could be you, like a sign that you are taking on absolutely too much. The load that you are taking on is too heavy for you to bear. And it seems like you're trying to do all of this on your own. And it's so funny that I wish that person would have stayed in here so they could hear this next part. Because whenever you see this card, right, this could be representing, like I said, an burden with responsibilities. This could be stress. Sometimes we try to carry everything on our own, and we find it hard to ask for help or to allow others to come into our lives and help us. Whenever you are feeling stressed and overburdened, if you are a person who is spiritual, then you already know that you are a powerful co-creator. And you co-create your life. right? But you don't create your life on your own. You co-create your life with God, with your higher source, with your higher self, right? Whatever you call that good source energy. And that's who you got to lay some of these burdens down, baby. It's time. You're going to overwork yourself. And when I tell y'all, stress literally kills, okay? So don't take on too much and stress yourself out. We are here there's this saying, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Y'all, life is long, okay? So that's why they tell you have to take life one day at a time. You don't have to take on everything all together at once. It's much better to take it one day at a time, take it step by step, because when you take it step by step and when you're not overburdening yourself, you get to enjoy the experience of your unfolding, right? You're going to enjoy the experience of your unfolding. You're not trying to carry everything all by yourself. And this may not necessarily be that you only need to like rely on spirit. Maybe spirit is going to align you with some people who are able to help you delegate whatever these responsibilities are, right? So there is, my goodness, I talk about this lady so much. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Esther Hicks and Jerry Hicks with the Teachings of Abraham, but there is this there's this one video that she did, and she told this story that she told. What was this story in this story? Oh, you know what? This was actually in a book. So this was in Acts and It Is Given, and she talked about how she hold on one second. She talked about how she had so much stuff to work on, and it was kind of becoming overbearing for her. And she decided that, she got the message to write down on a sheet of paper the responsibilities, separate the responsibilities about what you can do and what you want the universe to do for you, or what you want to attract to you, or what you want to manifest to you. Basically, what do you want God to bless you with, right? And she wrote it down. She left the list, or her and Jerry were at a restaurant while this was happening. She said that she wrote down what she wanted the universe to take care of for her, and she left it. She wrote all this down, made this list, and then left it on the table. She doesn't know what happened to that list. 9 times out of 10, when their waiter came to clear the table, they threw it in the trash. That's definitely possible. However, she noticed that within the coming weeks and months, that everything that was on that list, she aligned with someone who she was able to delegate a task to that was on that list. So some of us, we definitely can do that. Like, that's a practice that we can definitely do, just writing it and forgetting it, just putting it out there. To me, still one of the best tools for manifesting and getting what you want is to actually write it down. So that's just one example of what you can do. If you're a person who, like, say for instance, you're a manager, right? You're somebody's boss. You have a team that works under you. But you are working super hard. You're trying to balance this. You're trying to do that. Your work-life balance is non-existent. Then you have to understand that you have a team that's working under you, working with you, working for you. And you got to trust that you did a good job teaching them and training them so that you can delegate your tasks to them, right? That's going to free up so much time for you. If you are a parent and you have, I'm not going to say like little kids, like kids under 10, but you have children, and even the kids under 10, they can do something too, right? But you're doing all of the housework yourself. You're cleaning every inch of the house yourself, going to work, and cooking dinner and helping with homework. That's a lot to do, right? So you have to delegate tasks. Sometimes children, like depending on what age your children are, you can start them young with little chores, little tasks. Start delegating them so that they can understand, okay, we in this household, we in this family, we are a community in here. We have community in here. So I'm going to make sure that when I wake up in the morning, I don't leave all my clothes all over the floor. So mom doesn't have to come in here and clean up. So dad doesn't have to come in here and clean up. Right? It's okay to teach them to put away their toys, to, put their dishes in a certain side of the sink so that you can have a better flow. It's okay to have those things, but we have to learn how to properly delegate tasks. And we can't be afraid to ask for what we want, right? So if you want help, if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. And I feel like in this current society, for some strange reason, asking for help seems to kind of be frowned upon. And then we get this anxiety having to ask people for stuff just because we're afraid that they're going to say no. And the thing is, when you put out into the universe what it is that you need help with, like I said, you are going to align with the people who are needed for you to delegate these tasks to. So you have to trust that that's going to happen, right? So with the 10 of Wands, this can also represent major challenges. Like you have something that you may feel is blocking you, right? Whenever and this is personal, whenever I feel like something is blocking me, I always take a step back, because that means I'm too close to whatever this is. And when you step back, take a breather, put it down for a day or two, you kind of have time to just think about it and kind of see it from a wider perspective. So now you don't feel like you are facing, not even back against the wall, but that you're walking into a mountain, right? You don't have to feel like that, because now you've backed up and you can see, oh, wait a minute, this is not a mountain. This is a molehill. I can get over this. This is something that I can do. I know my strengths. And my strength is being able to back away from a situation and then rushing towards it head forward, and really taking care of it. So if you're taking on some major challenges right now, or you're feeling challenged, then number one, challenge in life is good, because that means that growth is on the other side of whatever that challenge is. Okay. So whenever you do see that you're up against this mountain, and then you back up and then you realize, oh, wait a minute, this is a molehill. And I know I can get through this. When you get through that, you're going to experience that growth, because now you have a new lesson that you've learned. There's a new challenge that you faced. If you were here yesterday, then we talked about how when you have your back up against the wall, that's kind of what kind of forces people into focusing on exactly what they need to be focusing on, right? So that, I feel like that just kind of ties into that. This card also can represent resistance. So what are you resisting? Are you, I know that, and again, I'm going to reference Esther, the teachers of Abraham. Sometimes we put out into the world what it is we want, and then we resist every single opportunity for the help, right? So I'll give an example. One of these burdens can literally be, okay, I don't have time to do the laundry and wash dishes today, but my partner's off today. They're relaxing, playing the game, doing their thing, whatever. They ask you, hey, babe, what do you need my help with today? And you are like, oh, no, nothing. Just go ahead and relax. I got it. That is literally you showing resistance, because you asked for this help, but now when somebody is offering it to you, you're not willing to receive it. So sometimes when we have a blockage where we're not willing to receive, that is resistance, because we're asking for things, but we're having a struggle with actually receiving the thing that we're asking for, right? Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. So many people are in the live today. I'm so happy. Please continue on liking the live so that TikTok can share with more people. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This card also can represent not having enough spontaneity in your life. This could be you just sticking to your routine every single day. And it's kind of remember that episode of SpongeBob when he went to Regularville, him and Squidward, and every day they were waking up, open their eyes, go to work, in the car, eating that. No spontaneity, not having fun, not really enjoying it. This human experience is all about us enjoying life, having fun, and learning lessons. Okay, so that's something that we have to remember and focus on. So if you are feeling like this reading is resonating with you, then it's time for you to do some accounting, right? Do some life accounting. What responsibilities are you taking on right now that are for you? What responsibilities are you taking on right now that is going to help you reach your goal? What responsibilities are you taking on right now that you just feel like you have to take on? Like you just have to do it, but you don't really want to do it. What responsibilities are you taking on? What can you put down? What can you delegate? What can you free yourself from? Those are questions that only you're going to be able to answer. So you're going to have to think about that. That's something for you to either meditate on or journal on. Journaling in this situation may sometimes work best because, again, you get to write it down and you can see it. I'm sorry, y'all. I tried to do the reading and not read the comments at the same time. And it never works. Because I know I'm going to laugh. Hey, Butterfly Goddess, Grand Rising. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. Anyway, y'all, back to the reading. I'm sorry. One of those things caught me off guard. Oh, man. Oh, welcome, Vanessa. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. I'm glad that we aligned. Thank you. So I'm going to leave with this message about this card, right? If you are, again, feeling like you are holding on to too many responsibilities, go ahead and try to start delegating that now, because what you don't want to do is allow that stress to just continue loading onto you, and then you start to experience burnout. Burnout is not fun. It does not feel good. It is not fun. Just trust me. Please believe me, y'all. It's not fun. It does not feel good. So wherever you can delegate tasks in your life, delegate them. And don't be afraid to. I've realized that sometimes we're afraid to kind of ask people to do stuff for us when it's really listen, I can't do all of it. You can't do everything by yourself. There are 9 billion people in the world. Why would you even want to do everything by yourself? You could do a lot of stuff by yourself. I'm not saying don't have no alone time, because trust me, gots to have my alone time. But I'm also going to delegate tasks. I'm not going to take on too much. I'm not going to bite off more than what I can chew, right? I don't want more than what I can handle. And God is not going to allow me to put on myself more than I can handle, because we start getting these messages like, sis, slow down. You're doing too much. And this ain't for you. I didn't ask you to do this. So that's a whole nother thing, right? So that's the 10 of Wands. If you're feeling like that, it's time for you to start delegating those tasks. It's time for you to put some of that stress to rest. It's time for you to get some rest for yourself. It's time. That's what that card is representing. So now we're going to move on to our Soul's Journey lesson card. And our card for today is Abundance. It reads, I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. If you believe that, like the live. If you believe that, go on and give me a like. If you believe that you are a limitless being and can manifest whatever you desire in this physical reality, go ahead and give me a like. And you know what? Drop in the comments, I am abundant. That's what I want to see. I am abundant. I am abundant. Y'all already know there is power in I am. When you say I am, you become what you are. You become that. You become whatever you say you are. So I am abundant. I am a limitless being. And we are limitless. There are no limits for us. When people say sky's the limit, that's not even a limit. There's no limit for us. We can literally do, have, be, think, say. We can do and be whatever we want. If we claim it, if we believe it, we are limitless. There is nothing that we can't do or have. Why? Because we are powerful co-creators. We're powerful manifestors. We are powerful co-creators. You have to claim that. I am a powerful co-creator. I am an amazing co-creator. I am an abundant co-creator. And we say co-creator because there's not anything that we do without God. There's nothing that we do without spirit. There's nothing that we do without our source. Okay? Thank you for everybody dropping that. Yes, claim it. Claim what you want. Claim it. Claim it. Claim it. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Repeat that to yourself for today. Repeat that to yourself all day today. Our dream oracle card for today is flood. Express the ocean of your emotion. Oh, I like that. Oh, and this card is pretty. I like that. Okay. Now, express the ocean of your emotion, right? With that 10 of Wands, remember I said sometimes we have an issue with like delegating tasks and like asking people for help. It's like this, and I'll tell y'all another personal story. I used to be the kind of person where, first of all, I used to live in 10 of Wands, okay? I'm taking on everything myself. I'm hyper independent, not dependent on nobody. I can do this myself, Little Miss Independent, okay? Until 2019, when that false foundation that I was building of not needing nobody, not wanting nobody around, that shit fell apart. I had a tower moment, okay? I had the huge tower moment, and I had to express the ocean of my emotion with people around me and just let them know, like, listen, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I have going on. And until I was able to openly express those things, I was not able to allow anyone to help me. I was not able to do a lot of the things that I was trying to do at the time because it wasn't the time, and I was working on it by myself. I wasn't allowing anybody to help me. I wasn't interested in receiving help. I wasn't interested in delegating tasks. I wasn't interested in telling people the way that I feel, opening up, being vulnerable. I had taught myself that just wasn't what I needed to do. I needed to just do everything that I wanted to do because I learned early in life that you can be, have, and do whatever you want in this life. But I thought that I had to do everything on my own. And you don't have to do everything on your own. Like I said earlier in the live, there's 9 billion people in the world. There is somebody who can help you with something. There is somebody who can help you with something. Sometimes we just have a issue with opening up and allowing ourselves to be helped, to receive that help. So once you realize that you are in that good 10 of Wands energy, and you realize, wait a minute, I didn't bit off more than I could chew. I'm kind of doing too much. I need some help with this. Who can I ask for help? As soon as you ask for that help, you'll see that you start aligning to people who can help you. You start aligning to knowledge of how you can help yourself. And then you reach your goal. And that reaching your goal is only going to further align you, right? So it is important for us to be able to express our emotions. But first we have to learn to understand our emotions. So that's number one. So I mentioned this before, and I literally have this book sitting right here so I can make sure that I mention it. A good way, if you are a person who, like me, struggled with understanding emotions, this book, again, I'm going to talk about Esther, Jerry, and the teachers of Abraham all the time because this was life-changing for me. So I'm going to tell as many people as I can about this. There is a book in here. They call it there's a book in here. There's a part in this book, a section in this book called where they talk about the inner guiding scale, the inner guiding system, right? So this system is your emotions. So it's a scale of emotions from joy, which is number 1. Okay, joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love, appreciation. And it goes all the way down to the lowest of vibrations, which is fear, grief, depression, despair, powerlessness. And the reason why that is the lowest vibrations is because that is... Have you been depressed before? That should be self-explanatory. I'm gonna be honest with you. Have you ever been depressed before? Have you ever experienced despair or powerlessness? Have you experienced grief? You just feel low. Your spirit feels low. that is low vibrational. However, when you feeling joy, you feeling passionate, you're feeling enthusiasm, you're feeling like your soul is on fire, right? Like you're feeling so excited, you're feeling so happy. It took a lot for me to learn the difference between each and every one of these, but I did learn them. So, this is my little card. I got a business called Gifts from a Goddess, so that's my little card, and then my tarot info's on the back, and my podcast info's on the back. You know, I do pop-up shops here in New Orleans sometimes, so got my cards for that. But I also use this as a bookmark because I haven't made bookmarks in like 20 years. Ooh, I didn't drop my book. Oh, that just made me sound so old. But I haven't been in elementary school for over 20 years, so that's where that goes. But anyway, the message for today is, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling overburdened, if you're feeling like you're kind of doing a little bit too much, maybe it's time to reflect and decipher. What is it that you can focus on right now? My podcast is Misguided Goddess Podcast. See, again, we're trying to read the comments and talk at the same time. It's time for you to take a look at what can you do. What are your responsibilities? Like, what's the most important responsibility that you have? What's the most important thing, right? Write that down. And then write down what you would want God to work on for you, or the universe or source, or however the Holy Spirit or spirit, however you call it, whatever you call it, Father God, Mother Goddess, whatever you call, right? Whoever it is that you're talking to when you're doing your spiritual practices or your religious practices, write down what would you want them to take on for you. Because the one thing that I used to say, and it may still be my religion on Facebook, because they didn't have spirituality when I first started it, I put let go and let God. So when you see that Ten of Wands, let go and let God. Because what's going to happen is you are going to align with the people, places, and things that you need in order to get every one of those responsibilities taken care of, to reach every single one of those goals that you have. I'm stuttering. The world it seems like the world wants us to stress. We don't necessarily need to be stressing. Everything is going to be okay if you believe that everything is going to be okay. And I'm not just saying that to y'all. I'm speaking from facts and personal experience. When you say everything is going to be okay, when you claim that everything is going to be okay, everything is going to be okay. That everything is going to be okay, because we are limitless beings. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Anything. And I'm not afraid to explore and express the ocean of my emotion. It's time for us to learn how to be vulnerable with each other and be vulnerable with ourselves, because that's also a big thing. There's some people who don't even like being vulnerable with themselves. And it's like, if you can't do it with you, you're not going to be able to do it with nobody else. So you kind of got to start with you. It's the same thing as loving someone else. You got to love you first, and then you can love someone else. So I really hope that message resonates with somebody. I hope that did help. Thank you all so much for being here. I am so happy and excited today. No reason in particular, just I got up today and now I'm able to do this. And I'm very happy about that. But like I said, I realized yesterday, I said that I would share my weekly affirmations, and then I will leave you all with an affirmation for the day. And I did not go over the weekly affirmations with y'all yesterday. So I'm going to read them today. It's okay. And if you guys want to catch up on yesterday's reading, it is available on my YouTube channel. And all you have to do is type in Goddess Ceion on YouTube, and it's going to come up. Because I'm the only Goddess Ceion out there. I'm the only one. I'm the original. I was about to get real Little Richard on y'all just now. But I stopped myself. Anyway, okay, this week's affirmations, and the affirmations are also available on my TikTok page as well as on my Instagram. My Instagram is MisguidedGoddessPodcast. It's on Instagram. Every week I share 3 weekly affirmations, but every day in this reading I am going to leave you with an affirmation as well. Because I am a affirmations kind of person. They work amazingly well for me. So I like to share my own tips and techniques with the world. So here we go. This week's affirmations are: I am surrounded by caring and supportive people. Everything I desire is already mine. My opinions and needs are valid and important. I'm going to read that again. I am surrounded by caring and supportive people. So I don't have to hold all these burdens and winds on my own. I can release this. I can delegate some tasks. Everything I desire is already mine because I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. My opinions and needs are valid and important. Express the ocean of your emotion. Don't you just love experiencing alignment like that? Look how that was just aligned right quick. I love that. I just love me. Love that for me. Love that for us. I'm glad I was able to share that with you all. And today I was I'm picking out an affirmation from a book that I created. It's called I Am Affirmations, 30 Days of Daily Affirmations. This is a book that I created, and it's available on Amazon. If you go to Amazon, you can type in Goddess Ceion, and all of my journals and books are going to come up for you. Or you can click the link in any of my bios. This is the opening page, and it reads, there is power in I am. On your self-love journey, say these affirmations in the mirror out loud daily. And it's a book full of I am affirmations. So what I was doing every day, I said, I'll just flip through and I'll stop. And this will be our affirmation for the day. Our affirmation for today is I am grateful. And I'm going to give homework because our affirmation today is I am grateful. So I'm going to give homework. I also made a gratitude journal. So you can purchase my gratitude journal on Amazon. And this is the interior of my gratitude journal. There's today's affirmation, 3 things that you're grateful for, and 3 good things that happened to you today. This is one of the journals that I usually write in at night once I'm done, because I walk with my daily affirmation every day. And then I can think about 3 things that I'm grateful for that either happened to me that day or just 3 things that I'm simply grateful for. And then 3 good things that happened today. So homework for today, because our affirmation of the day is I am grateful. I want you to write down 5 things that you're grateful for today. Just any 5. Just write it down somewhere. Could be a person, could be a place, could be a thing, could be an experience, could be a gift that you have, could be yourself, could be your next breath that you're grateful for. Just write those 5 things down. When we write down the 5 things that we are grateful, when we write down things that we are grateful for, and we recognize things that we're grateful for, and we continuously show gratitude for the things that we have, are, and do, we continuously get blessed. You'll continuously be like, it'll be so much easier for you to manifest other things into your life when you're showing gratitude for the things that you currently have and the things that the person that you currently are. Like, it's amazing, right? So again, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I am available for personal readings. I have the information on my TikTok page. But if you want a personal reading, DM me. I'm available on my social media platforms. My Instagram, again, is MisguidedGoddessPodcast. My podcast is also called the Misguided Goddess Podcast. You can find me on YouTube at Goddess Ceion, and that's where I post these. I just post a replay of these every day. So if you ever miss one of my live readings and you want to watch it from the beginning, go to my YouTube channel and they'll be available there. Everybody's not available at 9:15 a.m., right? Oh, I've been on here for a while. I didn't even realize this was this long. Okay. Anyway, that's when you know you don't realize you're somewhere along when you're having fun. Okay. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. Welcome to my community. Peace. Have an amazing day. Peace, loved ones.